Hi guys, welcome back into my channel. Today's video is going to be an exciting journey back to the Neolithic times. We are going to explore the hill of Taro, the ancient capital of Ireland, and the Knowth and Newgrange tombs at the Boyne Valley. The hill of Tara is the ancient capital of Ireland, and at the same time it's a ceremonial and burial site located in County Meath, Ireland. The hill is identified as the inauguration place and seat of the High Kings of Ireland. Here you will be able to see several monuments, a passage tomb, burial mounds, round enclosures, a stone monument, and a church and a graveyard on the hill. The site gained significance during the Iron Age between 600 and 400 AD. Just across you can see the monument of Saint Patrick, who came to Tara to confront the pagans. The most famous monument here is the Ireland's Coronation Stone, also referred to as the Stone of Destiny. It's located right on top of the king's seat of Tara. According to the mythology, it was brought to Tara by the godlike people as one of their sacred objects. It was believed to roar when touched by the right king of Tara. It dates back approximately to 500 AD. The name Taro presumably means a place of great prospect, and indeed the view from the top of the hill is incredible. When you turn to the northeast you can see the Newgrange, and to the north you can spot the hill of Slane. What you see over here is the Mound of Hostages. It was constructed around 2500 years before Christ. And this is a drone image from the hill of Tara. You can see the circles around the hills. And there is also a souvenir shop which looks cute. You can go in and check it out. The Bruna Boyne Visitor Center is located on the south bank of the River Boyne. The Bruna Boyne complex consists of 3 tombs, Newgrange, Knowth and Dolth, designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The Visitor Center displays the history of the tombs that will transport you 5,000 years back to the time when this site contained some of the largest buildings in the world. Here you will be able to explore the seasonal nature of the Stone Age society, the significance of the solar cycle, ceremonies, lifestyle, and the building process of the monuments. The current restrictions don't allow visitors to enter the tombs, but the visitor center displays plenty of videos and pictures that will give you an idea of how the tombs look from the inside. Knowth was the highlight of this trip, maybe because I've been a couple of times to Newgrange but never been to Knowth, and when I booked this tour I didn't read carefully the description, so I thought we were only going to visit the hill of Taro and Newgrange. But exploring Knowth was just amazing. I was very impressed. Knowth is the largest passage grave of the Boyne complex. It consists of a large mound and 17 smaller tombs. The east-west orientation of the passages at Knowth suggests astronomical alignment with the equinoxes. However, the alignment at Knowth does not occur today, presumably because the passages were discovered by later settlers and were to some extent changed and damaged. Newgrange is the most famous monument among the three tombs. It dates back to 3,200 years before Christ, making it older than Stonehenge and the pyramids of Egypt. I was lucky to visit Newgrange several times, and I've been inside the tomb, which was an amazing experience because the energy is so strong that I had my palms and fingers tingling for several days after the visit. What makes Newgrange special is that during the winter solstice, on the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice sun illuminates the passage and chamber. Above the entrance to the passage of the mount, there is a rectangular roof box, and a beam of light penetrates it and travels up the passage and into the chamber. The tomb is older than the Egyptian pyramids and older than Stonehenge. So let's have a look. Let's go around. Okay, so here what you can see is sheep grazing. It's just beautiful and peaceful. The third tomb, Thoth, is less developed as a tourist attraction because its megalithic art is not as visible as it is in Knowth and Newgrange. The interesting fact about it though is that it acts as a counterpart of Newgrange. On the day of winter solstice, the sun illuminates its rays into Newgrange at daybreak and into Thoth at sunset. I've been to Newgrange a few times, but this was my first trip with Mary Gibbons, and I highly recommend you book this tour. She has a wealth of knowledge about the history of Ireland, and not only. Mary Gibbons is an experienced tour guide that took groups to sites like Stonehenge, the Great Wall in China, Rome, and other archaeological sites around the world. Usually I prefer exploring on my own as opposed to being in a group, but this tour was so worth it. I will include a link down below where you can check the current prices and book your tour. And by the way, this is not an advertisement. I have recommended this tour because I love traveling and sharing my positive experience with other people.
As you can see, we're here at Newgrange just after visiting the sites. We do a daily tour to here from Dublin, but it's very important that you book well in advance because the numbers are restricted at Newgrange due to COVID, but they probably will remain somewhat restricted even next year. So if you're planning to come, make sure that you book well in advance. So it's a day tour from Dublin by Mary Gibbons.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this virtual trip, and I am looking forward to see you next time.